Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and today I wanted to start a new, video series called Raves and Rants, and basically it's going to be drugstore, high-end, it's going to be makeup reviews, and basically what I'm doing is I have a tendency to make haul videos, and then there's a lot of items that I never get around to reviewing on here, so I want to, starting just from January of this year, I'm going back to those videos and looking at those. And then I'm pulling all those items and I'm letting you know how they worked out for me, my opinions, just some quickie reviews. So raves are obviously the products that I like, and rants will be the problems that I did not like, that did not work out for me. You're still welcome to try them out. These are all only my opinion. So this is a haul I did back in January. This was a haul from CVS and Bed Bath & Beyond. And let me jump right into it. So the first item I have here is definitely a rave. This is the Nourishing Cleansing Oil from Garnier, and as you can see, I don't have very much left. I love this. I am a fan of cleansing oils. This one is a bit different than most of the cleansing oils you try out there. This one, you do apply it to dry skin, as you do with all cleansing oils, and then you add water to like emulsify it, make it milky, and you rub it in, rub it in, rub it in, then you add more water to rinse it off. This one does leave a bit of a film on your skin, but this is one that was developed for dry skin. So for dry, mature skin, you'll probably love this because it does give you that extra moisture. Whereas if you have just kind of normal combo or even oily skin, if you want to use this, you have to follow up with another cleanser, like a cream cleanser or a foaming cleanser, or follow up with an exfoliant, which is what I do. I usually follow it up with a scrub. This one, I want to say this one's really excellent at removing makeup, waterproof makeup, eye makeup, everything. I'll do 2 pumps in my hand, rub it all over my face, and really in my eye area, like do sweeping down motions with like the palms of my hands. It takes everything off, unless you're wearing a lot of, like if you're wearing a powder foundation or wearing a lot of powder. This has a little difficulty with that, but if you're the kind that you wear foundation and you don't wear a lot of setting powder or a lot of like powder foundation, this takes everything off. And I could definitely see myself repurchasing this, but there are other things I want to try, so I probably won't repurchase it right this minute, but I definitely love this one. And then this I liked a lot too, the Garnier Clean Plus Invigorating Daily Scrub. This one's for normal skin, it has peppermint jojoba beads. And this one's really great for just daily use. So like I said, it's great for using after this. If you're the kind that you need to get that extra kind of like moisturizing film off, this is great for that. Doesn't irritate my skin, didn't over dry it, didn't make me more oily. So definitely like that. Definitely recommend that. Great for daily use. And let me just randomly grab stuff now. Okay, this one I really like. This is a mascara from Physicians Formula. This is the Sexy Booster of Va-Va-Voom Volume Mascara. This does smell like cocoa, which is really neat. And this was really good for providing volume. It makes your lashes really thick in a non-clumpy way. I like this mascara a lot. And I also just really think the packaging is really cute on this. How it's like, this is actually, it looks lacy, but you touch it, it's actually kind of felt. But really nice mascara. If you're looking for a new mascara and you want something kind of fancy looking that smells nice, because I mean, you don't smell it once it's on your lashes, but you can smell it like when you open it up, but it's not overwhelming. I'm not sure how this fragrance will affect people with sensitive eyes. You'll just have to try it out, but I really like it. Definitely worth a go. And then this is the Warm Nude Shimmer Strips from Physicians Formula. And this is supposed to be, you're supposed to be used as a highlighter, a blush, an eyeshadow. It's pretty. I love the packaging, but this is one of those items I did not get a lot of use out of. Simply because it's just too shimmery for me. It's really pretty, but I mean, they're not joking when they call it shimmer strips. But it's really pretty. But it's honestly, it's just way too shimmery for me. And also, I think the colors are just a little too light for me. But, yeah, would not repurchase, but it was fun to try. This I really liked. This was the Sexy Booster Oh So Sexy Eyeshadow Quad. Sexy eyes. This one also, it's a really shimmery formula, but it's really pretty. These colors blend really nicely together. And in the future, I want to start doing like at least a tutorial a week where I just take whatever eyeshadow quad or palette I have laying around and I create a look with it. And this one's actually really nice. And this one, like the entire Sexy Booster line, it has that cocoa smell to it that smells really pretty. And I guess the reason for them adding cocoa to everything is, first off, it smells really nice. And it makes you feel kind of, you know, fancy, kind of pretty, just smelling it and knowing that you're putting something on your skin that smells good. But also, I believe it's supposed to be antioxidant, which antioxidants in your eye makeup, I don't know how much validity that really carries, but still, really like this. Definitely worth picking up. It's got a little mirror. Whoops, it's got a little mirror on the other side here. I don't want to blind you guys. It comes with a little brush, but yeah, very cool. And then, oh, this was the CoverGirl Fix Stick, the True Blend Fix Stick in medium, and it's just a concealer. And honestly, this is one of those I did not get a lot of use out of, because as you can see, like, as I'm blending it into my skin, when I blend it in, when I try to under my eyes and stuff, it just kind of blends out, like it disappears. It doesn't really give much coverage. And I don't know, I like the texture, I like the way it feels, but I just really didn't get a lot of use out of this. It just really didn't do it for me. Didn't really offer a lot of coverage, because once you would blend it in, pat it in, it just kind of goes away. So it's kind of like, I hate putting on makeup that just disappears. Physicians Formula, again, this was their, I think, what was it, something like the Ooh La La Sexy Eyes Trio, something like that. I did not like this at all. This is definitely a rant. Did not like this at all. It comes with a retractable eyeliner, which I don't like this because the formula is just so dry that it tugs and pulls too much. I just didn't like that. And then it has the liquid eyeliner, which I'm a huge fan of liquid eyeliners. I wear liquid eyeliner almost every day from different brands. And this one I just didn't like because I felt like, first off, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like really, really, really wet. So it takes a long time to dry, and you probably can't see this either, but it's like, or maybe you can, it's like leaking. I've barely used this. It's just been sitting in my drawer and it's like leaking. It's just not very good quality. It's just, ugh. And now it's bleeding into my skin because it's so wet that it takes forever to dry. I found it really hard to get a fine line with this because it's so wet that it just moves. And then these, that Physician Formula has been making forever. This is one of their, you know, Kajal. And this just gives you that really smoky black. You're supposed to use it just like on the inner rim of your eye. These don't have very good staying power for me. I would put it on the inner rim of my eye and it would like migrate like outwards and downwards and just, it doesn't stay where you put it. I just don't like the Sexy Eyes Trio. I love the concept of 3 different eyeliners because it was kind of like, okay, you use this one for your lower lash line, use this on your inner rim or, you know, your waterline. Excuse me, use this one for your waterline, and then you're supposed to use liquid liner for on top. So I like the concept of that, but none of the formulations are particularly good. But it does have a cute little carrying case that maybe I could put something else in. Okay, oops, some more Raves. We got the Buffs lipsticks from Maybelline. They're Buffs line that are part of their permanent collection now. This one is Touchable Taupe, which I'm actually wearing now. This is not a shade for everybody. This one's like a really gray toned nude. But I love this, and I love the way it feels on my lips too. It's kind of creamy, but it's not heavy, and it's not slippery. It's just, you kind of put it on, kind of forget you have it on. And the pigmentation is excellent. I really like this one, but Touchable Taupe definitely will not be for everyone because it does have kind of that gray undertone to it, almost kind of like purple gray, if that makes any sense. I really like it though, and I like crazy lip colors. And this one too is also great. Again, this is not one for everybody. This one is Espresso Exposed, which is just a really dark nude. This is great on deeper skin tones. On lighter skin tones, it might kind of look kind of quay-quay if you're not comfortable with deeper lip colors. But Love this. And then, oh, Salon Effects. I love Sally Hansen Salon Effects Real Nail Strips. I have a tendency to wear these kind of like, I'll wear just like a couple on one hand. As you can see right now, I've got a lot going on with my nails because I'm trying stuff out, taking pictures. So forgive me that I have mismatched hands like crazy today. The black, these ones right here, actually all of these are actually nail strips from Sally Hansen because I love these. And I'll leave a blog post about these down below where I talk about what I'm wearing, what these are in case you're curious. But this, I'll actually post a picture in this video. I'll post it right now. And that is actually me wearing this one. It is Horse Around. Horse Around is a reverse mani nail strip. And I'm wearing it as an accent nail or two on my fingers in the picture that I posted. And I was wearing one of the triple shines from Sally Hansen in Sparks Fly. Alright, but yeah, I love these. Anytime I wear these, I wear them, I've worn them on natural nails and I've worn them on acrylic nails like I'm wearing now. And I've always had excellent wear time with these. I love these. They can be a bit pricey. They usually run about $10 and up depending on where you buy them. But I've noticed you can purchase them online for much, much cheaper if you look around places like Amazon. So if you wanted to try these out, they're definitely worth trying out. I love these. They're awesome. And I suck at nail art, and this, you get instant nail art. And anytime I wear these, I've gotten up to 2 weeks of wear time with these type of things. I love them. And there's still some actually in here because they give you 2 packets of 8. Yeah, there's 16 nail polish strips. 16 nail polish strips. So I only used one of the packets of 8 because I used it as an accent nail. Once you open these up, you do have to use it. So the other one I have in here is still sealed up, which is good, so I can use it for later. And the reason you have to use them up once you open them is they are actual nail polish. They will dry up once you've opened them up from like their safety packaging that they have in here. But yeah, Salon Effects nail strips, I love these. Alright, ooh. The Maybelline Dream Wonder Powder. This I actually like. I've not gotten a lot of use out of it simply because I don't really like powder foundation. I just don't. I don't wear a lot of powder foundation. It's just not my thing. I just don't grab for it. And a lot of times when I wear anything that's powder based, throughout the day I need to touch it up constantly, and just constantly caking powder on grosses me out. And whoops, my phone is doing the little beep thing. Sorry about that. But I really do like this one. This does have a buildable medium coverage. You can actually wear it as a foundation. I have the shade here in 60 Sandy Beige, which is a pretty good match for me. It's not too bad. But yeah, definitely worth checking out. If you like powder foundations, the Dream Wonder Powder is definitely a rave. I like it. And then what else we got here? Oh, CoverGirl. This was their Bombshell Shine Shadow in the color Color Me Money. Color Me Money. I don't like this. This is a rant. I don't like this simply because I love cream eyeshadows. I'm a huge fan of cream eyeshadows that have a lot of pigmentation. This one's more of a sheer wash of color, which I'm just not a fan of. I don't really like that. So this might be nice as a base under other eyeshadows, but I didn't get a lot of use out of this. And it's just, I don't know. That's what it looks like on your lids. It's just that wash of color. And I'm not a big fan of washes of color. I like saturation. I like pigmentation. So it's not bad, but just not my favorite. And honestly, when I tried it, because I think I only wore it like once, which you only need to wear something once most of the time to know whether it worked for you or not. And when I wore this, I think it creased on my lids. I have this vague memory of it creasing on my lids. So I didn't like it. I didn't care for it. But yeah. Fun trying out. And I got 2 more items from Physicians Formula. In case you're wondering, this was like I got a bunch of Physicians Formula. But I'll post the original haul video down below so you guys can see that. You probably want to watch that before you watch this. But if you made it this far in the video, I don't know. Anyways, this was the Powder Palette Multicolored Custom Blush for Brunettes from Physicians Formula. I do like this. It's very cute. The problem is it's very powdery, so you want to use like a fluffy brush. You don't want to use a really tightly packed brush. And I'm trying to figure out how to swatch this for you guys, since I'm kind of getting all swatched out over here. There you go, maybe right there. But as you can see, it's really pretty. It's really shimmery. It's really shimmery. So if you don't like shimmer in your blushes, stay away from this one. But it's really cute. I do like this one. And then this one I like, but I don't like it as it's intended. This is the Powder Palette Multicolored Custom Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This one is also labeled Brunettes. That's the name of the shade. It's supposed to be for brunettes. I do like this one, but I don't like it as a traditional bronzer because it is so shimmery. And you probably can't even see. Oh, there you go. Yeah, see, that's the bronzer right there. It's really shimmery. I don't like shimmer in my bronzers. I'm a matte bronzer fan, which sometimes can be kind of hard to find. And since when I do wear bronzer, I wear it like this. I do the half threes thing. I bring it down my neck. You know, I do a little bit across my forehead here. And this is full of, not glitter, but shimmer. It's just so shimmery. I don't like wearing bronzer that way. But I do like this along my cheeks when I've worn it. And I do like it as kind of like a blush bronzer type thing. I think that looks really pretty. And because it is so shimmery, it does really bring out your cheekbones. So I like that. Sorry, my dogs are going to go crazy for a second. My boyfriend's just coming home from work. All right, then I have two nail polishes. So this one is kind of a rant. I'm wearing some liquid sand nail polish right now from OPI. This is the color Don't Be So Flippy Floppy. And so I love textured polishes. I love textured polishes. I love running my fingers over it, and it's kind of like that texture, but it's kind of smooth. For some reason, when I wore this one is a sugar shimmer from Sally Hansen. This is in the shade Cinny Sweet. Oh, you can't see that. The shade Cinny Sweet, which is actually really pretty. It's kind of this red color with like magenta undertones, really shimmery. When it dries to its texture, sorry, my dogs are celebrating. When this textured polish dries to its, texture, it's a little too grainy. And I remember when I originally wore it, like on the second or third day, I started getting kind of grossed out because I felt like it was collecting like dirt and oil and just random stuff. Like, I don't know. I just felt like it was like harboring a ton of bacteria. I don't know. It grossed me out for some reason because it's a little too grainy. It's not as finely milled as like OPI's liquid sands. But yeah, definitely wouldn't repurchase because this one's a little too grainy for me. All right, the last polish is a Rave. This is the Nicole by OPI. This is from the Carrie Underwood collection. This is the shade Southern Charm. I've worn this a couple of times. I love this shade. It's like a warm, warm, warm nude with a tiny touch of pink undertone to it. It's a gorgeous color. So it's one of those great kind of year-round shades, because if you like your nail colors to be more subdued or you work in an office, this is a perfect, business color. But then also, if you just want something that's kind of springy or summery, I love this shade. So Southern Charm. Okay, those are all of my raves and rants. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions about any of the products, feel free to list your comments down below, and I'll get back to you. And yeah, that's everything. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you guys in the next video.